Hey, welcome to my channel. So yeah, today we're talking about the ride that's taking the wrong Uber. So I've been driving for Uber for like a couple of years now, and through my experience, it's only a few. Actually, I will say a few percentage of drivers that have been driving for a long time that they'll tell you that they've never taken a wrong ride. So every time, or most of the times, whenever a rider comes out and see a Uber in front of them, they automatically assume is the ride. So they don't even check the number plate or whatever. So they just get in. Let me tell you a story. What happened to me? I go and pick up this rider, right? So as soon as I arrive, I saw the rider. She checks the number plate, and then she comes in. At the same time, at the back comes as well a couple. So they all got in together, right? So now, as usual, I always make sure that I ask the rider if their name, and then the rider will be able to tell me if it's their ride, just to double check, right? So I ask the rider, for example, her name is Nina, right? So I'll say, hey, is this for Nina? She'll say yes. But I can go around and ask everyone that is this for Nina because just the one in front, and most of the time that the riders who sit in front are the ones who order the Uber, right? So I'll just ask the person in front if this is the ride, so they'll say yes. So everything everything's good. So now let's go, right? So we are going. But throughout the way, as I noticed that on her face expression, she was giving me this type of an attitude. I couldn't understand what was that attitude about, right? And I didn't do anything wrong. I'm like, okay, what did I do? But anyway, and I have a 5-star rate, you know, and I've been driving. I always make sure that I give a good service, right? So, but anyway, I just ignored. We just drove, right? As soon as we arrived to the destination, she just go out, with an attitude. She just go out, and then she left. But the couple behind me, in their German accent, they said, now it's our turn. So I'm like, yeah, it's not a problem. Just ask your friend that she's leaving so that she can change the address, right? Guess what? Guess what they told me? They told me, nope, we don't know her. I'm like, what? No, we don't know her. I'm like, now I understand why she was giving me this, she was being all this irritated and all that, right? And what I couldn't understand as well is the moment I start the trip, that means your contract between me and you starts. That means if you're not comfortable with something or you see people in the car, you have to tell me as a driver, like, hey, there are these people in my ride. I don't feel comfortable. But she didn't say anything. All this time, she just quiet. And me, I assume they're all together just to find out that they're not together. I even told them, like, guys, come on, do you know that you just now I'm gonna get a bed rate? But I'll say this: it's not my fault. I did everything right. I did everything that I'm supposed to do because I asked her, you know, and she confirmed that it's her right. But I wouldn't go around and ask the other people because they got in all together. And at the same time, she didn't even bother telling me that, hey, Apolinario, who are these guys in my ride? So I'm not comfortable. Please, either end the ride or I need them to get out. She didn't say anything. All this time, she just there quiet and we're going. And these people, the back, these two Germans, the couple, is their first time as well to order Uber. So when they saw me stopping in front of them, picking up the riders, so they also ordered Uber. So they assumed that it's also the Uber. So they just got in. All this time not knowing that it's not even their Uber because their Uber is probably there waiting for them. And all this time they're here like comfortable. And where we're heading, they're just a tourist. They're not even sure where we're heading if it's the right place that they're going because they wanted to go to waterfront. But I was heading the other way around, just to find out that they got into the wrong Uber, and the rider here, she was upset. I don't know why she didn't say anything. And when I saw, I got um, a bad star, which it was beyond my control. I did everything that I was supposed to do, but at the end of the day, hey, it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control that situation. I thought I had control